You wake up at 3 a.m., heart racing, that familiar knot in your stomach. You check your bank app again. The number hasn't changed, and the fear floods in again. Bills, rent, emergencies, the future. It never stops. You've tried everything: side hustles, budget apps, affirmations. But the worry just sits there, heavy, constant. Everyone tells you the answer is simple: make more money, get a raise, invest, hustle harder. But you've seen it. People with 6 figures who still panic. People with nothing who sleep fine. Here's the truth nobody says out loud. Your money stress isn't about money. It's about what money represents to you: safety, worth, control, freedom. And until you fix that meaning, no amount will ever feel like enough. Today, we're going deep. We're pulling apart the psychology that's keeping you trapped in financial anxiety, and we're giving you the exact steps to break free. Not by earning more, by thinking different. Society sold you a story. The story that money equals security, that more zeros in your account mean less fear, that financial success is the cure for inner unrest. You've chased that story your whole life, but the story is broken. Because money is neutral. It's paper, numbers on a screen. The fear comes from your brain, from old wiring, from beliefs you picked up without realizing. Let's start with the first insight: the scarcity loop. Your brain is wired for survival. Back when food was scarce, worry kept you alive. Now it just keeps you awake. Every time you stress about money, your brain releases cortisol. It feels urgent, dangerous. So you obsess, check prices, avoid spending, hoard. But the threat isn't real anymore. The loop just runs on autopilot. Think about Alex, mid-30s, good job, decent savings, but every unexpected expense sends him spiraling. He grew up watching his parents argue over bills. His brain learned money problems equal danger. 20 years later, nothing has changed in his wiring. A $200 car repair feels like the end. Not because he's broke, because his brain still screams threat. That's the scarcity loop, and it's exhausting. This is the first truth. Your money worry is a habit, a neural pathway strengthened by repetition, not a reflection of your actual situation. And habits can be rewired. Second insight: the worth equation. You tie your value to your net worth, subtly, unconsciously. Every time you can't afford something, it feels like proof you're not enough. You see someone with a nicer car, bigger house, better vacation, and your brain whispers, they're better, more successful, more worthy. It's not jealousy, it's a threat to your identity. Sarah felt this hard. Freelancer, inconsistent income. Every slow month felt like personal failure. She compared herself to friends with steady jobs, felt behind, less than.
But when she started separating her worth from her wallet, something shifted. She realized her value wasn't in her income, it was in her creativity, her relationships, her resilience. The fear loosened its grip. This is the second truth. Money stress thrives when you let dollars define you. When you unlink them, the power dynamic flips. You stop needing money to feel okay. Third insight: the control illusion. You believe if you worry enough, you'll prevent bad things. If you plan every penny, you'll stay safe. It's a coping mechanism, but it's fake control. Life is unpredictable. Jobs disappear, markets crash, health issues arise. No amount of worrying changes that, but your brain clings to the illusion because letting go feels scarier. Mike was the king of spreadsheets, tracked every expense, had emergency funds for emergency funds, but he was miserable, always waiting for the shoe to drop. When he accepted he couldn't control everything, he started living, took a trip he'd postponed for years, invested in experiences. The anxiety didn't vanish, but it stopped running his life. This is the third truth. Worry doesn't prevent problems, it just steals your present. Real security comes from adaptability, from trusting you'll handle whatever comes. Fourth insight, the comparison trap. Social media, friends, family, everyone curates their financial highlights. You see the wins, never the struggles, and you feel alone in your fear. You scroll past vacations, new cars, investments, and your brain fills in the blanks. They're winning, you're losing. But you only see the surface, never the debt, the stress, the trade-offs. Jordan fell deep into this, compared his beginning to everyone else's middle, felt like a failure at 28 until he went offline for a month, focused on his own path. The pressure lifted. This is the fourth truth. Comparison is a rigged game. You're measuring your full reality against someone's edited highlight reel. Opt out. Your timeline is yours alone. Fifth insight, the abundance shift. Your brain focuses on what's missing. It's a survival feature, but you can train it to see what's already here, and that changes everything. Gratitude isn't fluffy advice, it's rewiring. When you notice what you have, shelter, food, connections, the scarcity signal weakens, space opens up, calm creeps in. Taylor started a daily practice. 3 things she could afford that day: coffee, a walk, a call with a friend. Small, but consistent. Over months, the constant dread faded. This is the fifth truth. Money worry shrinks when you expand your definition of enough, when you train your mind to see abundance in the ordinary.
Now the steps, the actual path out, because awareness is useless without action. You ready? Step 1, track the trigger. Next time the worry hits, pause. Ask, what thought just fired? I'll never have enough? I'm falling behind? Write it down. See the pattern. Step 2, challenge the story. Is this thought fact or fear? What evidence supports it? What contradicts it? Your brain lies. Call it out. Step 3, separate worth from wealth. Daily reminder, your value isn't your balance. List 3 things you bring that money can't buy: talent, kindness, humor. Step 4, build real security. Not bigger savings, bigger resilience. 1 emergency fund is fine, but practice trusting you'll adapt. Role play worst cases. You'll see you're tougher than you think. Step 5, curate your inputs. Unfollow accounts that trigger comparison. Follow people who talk honestly about money struggles. Normalize the mess. Step 6, practice small spending without guilt. Buy the coffee, the book, the experience. Notice you survive. The fear of wasting money loses power through exposure. Step 7, shift to abundance daily. End each day listing 3 things money enabled: the meal, the internet, the warmth. Train the brain to scan for enough. These aren't quick fixes, they're rewiring, but they work because they target the root, the mind, not the bank. You've been fighting the wrong enemy, not lack of money, lack of peace. And peace isn't purchased, it's practiced. Imagine waking up without that knot, checking your account without panic, seeing a bill without spiraling. That's available, not when you hit some number, now. The people who sleep easy aren't the richest. They're the ones who stopped letting money define their safety, their worth, their future. You've carried this weight long enough. It's familiar, comfortable in its discomfort, but you don't need it anymore. Money comes and goes. Peace can stay if you choose it. Start today. 1 step, 1 challenge to 1 fear, 1 gratitude note. The fear will fight back. It always does. But you have the tools now. You're not broken for worrying. You're human, and humans can change their minds.
Literally, neuroplasticity is real. Every time you choose a new thought,
You strengthen a new path. Old path, money equals safety equals worth. New path, I am safe. I am enough. Money is a tool. Repeat until the new path feels natural. You'll slip, but each slip is data, not failure. Notice it, adjust, keep going. 6 months from now, you'll barely recognize the old version of you. The one who refreshed the banking app 10 times a day. The one who said no to life to save. The one who measured himself by his balance. That version served you once, protected you. Now it's holding you back. Let it go. You're allowed to feel calm about money. You're allowed to enjoy what you have. You're allowed to trust the future. No permission needed. Just practice, day by day, thought by thought. You'll slip. Old habits fade slow. Be patient. But remember that practices take time. They compound. But you've seen millionaires who can't sleep. People overwhelmed by comfort. Because the number was never the point. The relationship with money is the point. And relationships are built through repetition, through trust, through showing up even when it's uncomfortable. Your relationship with money is the same. Every time you check your account with curiosity instead of dread, you're building trust. Every time you spend without guilt, you're practicing freedom. Every time you choose gratitude over lack, you're rewiring. This is the long game, not a hack, not a shortcut, a practice. And practices take time, but they compound. Small shifts become big changes. Think about the next year. If you apply these steps consistently, where will you be? Not necessarily richer, but calmer, more grounded, less reactive. You'll make decisions from confidence, not fear. You'll enjoy what you have instead of obsessing over what you don't. You'll trust your ability to handle uncertainty. That's real wealth, the kind that doesn't show up on a balance sheet, the kind that stays even when the market crashes, the kind that money can't buy. So start small, today, right now. One thought, one challenge, one moment of gratitude. That's the foundation. Build from there.
And when the fear comes back, because it will, don't fight it. Acknowledge it. Thank it for trying to protect you. Then choose the new thought anyway. You're retraining a survival mechanism that's been running for years, maybe decades. It won't surrender easily, but it will surrender eventually, if you stay consistent. Remember Alex, the guy with the car repair panic? 6 months after he started this work, he got hit with a $1,500 emergency, and he handled it. No spiral, no catastrophizing, just problem solving. Remember Sarah, the freelancer who tied her worth to her income? She had her best year financially, but more importantly, she had her most peaceful year mentally, because the two finally separated. Remember Mike, the spreadsheet king? He still tracks his money, but now it's a tool, not a prison. He uses data to make decisions, not to feed anxiety. These people aren't special. They're not wired differently than you. They just decided the old way wasn't working, and they committed to a new way, daily, imperfectly, consistently. You can do the same. You have everything you need, the steps, the awareness, the choice. All that's left is the doing, and the doing starts now. Not when you have more money, not when the conditions are perfect, not when the fear goes away. Now. Scared, uncertain, imperfect. That's when transformation happens. You've spent years worrying about money. Imagine spending the next year building peace instead. Same bank account, different mind, different life. Money flows. Peace stays. Choose peace.